All right, good evening, everybody. It is November the 28th. Tonight, you're going to need your chair at some point. You're going to need your body towel, a pair of weights, your water, of course. Have a block or your ball or something handy just in case you want to use it for a sit-down, stand-up that we're going to be doing. And we will get started. We're going to start off by doing several different kinds of marching. Yes, you can do all of this barefooted if you like. And let's get our cardio going. Let's just start with a nice, healthy knee lift on our march. Get those arms going, get those thumbs up at least shoulder high, if not higher. You want a good movement for your shoulder here. Pick the knees up if you can. There you go. Get them up to waist high, if at all possible. Good. 4, 3, 2, take it down and cross. You're not trying to touch so much as you're just getting that little bit of a torsion turn here. Rotation, the rotation of your spine. Now let's turn it just a little bit more. Bring our hands to low elbows. Rotate and lift. 4, 3, 2, arms down. Now, splay your hands and push them back and forth. You want long arms, 6 centrifugal force. You want to kind of feel the blood move into your fingers. Now fold your hands down to the leg. Stretching your forearms, nice and long. Good. 4, 3, 2, widen your stance. And we're lifting the heels. So you're really flexing out your calves. Sit into it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you really want to lift there. Get into that toe box on that lift. Get those toes spread out. Bring it up. And just lift. All right. Go ahead and lift your heels up for me. Get your calves warmed up. We're going to go into lunges. And we're going to do 2 rounds of lunges. And we're going to have stuff in our hands both times. First time we're going to have our towel. So go ahead. Get your handy dandy towel. And drink if you need to. We're going to do a forward lunge. And you're going to start just by lifting the towel at any level that you want. And remember, cut off your microphone if you would, please. Lift it at any level that you want and go into it more of a stretch with it. So you're just going to step into your forward lunge and return. Just lifting this at whatever level you want. Start with it and take it incrementally up as high and as far back as you can, being mindful of your lunges. Okay, here we go. And why does it do this to me? Here we go. All right. Get your step, get your balance. Make sure you're keeping your head up and your chin up. You're not looking down at your leg. Good. And you don't have to hurry through this. I would suggest when you get into your lunge, hold that position just long enough to really let your arms stretch. You get a good sense of balance. And then you push off. Good. I'm going to stretch mine back and down because that works for me. So you get to bow your back, take your arms out. You want to change it up a little bit. Adjust your hand hold so that it's not so wide. So you can bring it in narrower. challenge yourself. And same thing, if you want to hold it, pull it down. Good. So body towel allows you a lot of leeway to where you want your hands to be, as long as you can get a grip on it. Good, almost done. 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, go ahead and put this guy away for a moment. And we're going to take a moment to just bring those shoulders up. Hold that tension on there for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a deep breath. And exhale down. Just let that tension flood away from the lift up. You're going to pick up one weight or your block if you got it, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a reverse lunge, and we're going to do an over-the-shoulder toss without actually tossing anything. So you're just going to fold towards your shoulder. You can hold the weight this way or by the stem and go like this. Okay. I kind of recommend there, if you're going to do it by the stem, just have the thumbs so that it actually allows your arms to go a little further. Or you can hold the block, which allows you to kind of really work your arms without having the heavy weight. So you can modify this many different ways. Into reverse lunge. So whatever side you're taking the left, if you're taking your left foot back, go to your right side. So you're going to go away from the side that you're going to. So you're always alternating legs, always alternating sides. Okay. And again, take it to the position, hold it just a little bit, and then come out of it. Here we go. And you can always change how you hold your weights. So if you do a couple of them and it doesn't work for you, then adjust it into something else. Good. Take your time. Sit into it. I sort of migrated to holding the head and letting the weight go down. The other head hang over the edge of my back here. That works for me. Good. Got a few more left. And we're done. Again, go ahead and put your weight down. We're going to go ahead and relax the shoulders. Legs are doing a lot of work, but a lot of shoulder movement. So go ahead and roll through the 4 points. Up, back, down. Make sure when you're coming forward, you're pulling your shoulder blades open. And when you go back, you're squeezing them. And then let's shake our arms out and shoulder movement. Okay. We're shifting from the lunge leg movement in the arms to our hip hinges. So we're going to be doing 2 things here. We're going to go into our hip hinge stance. We're really going to stretch our hamstrings. And then we're going to do widen it just a little bit and do a side-to-side stretch that's very reminiscent of doing the skater, because we're going to do a precursor to the skater. And then we're essentially doing 3 hamstrings in a row, one of which will involve the chair. That's going to be the second one. So first off, we're going to stretch, and let's get that going. Okay, whatever position you want your legs to be in, take your hips back. Belly button tucked towards the top of your legs. Try to not bend your knees too much. You really want to get in those hamstrings and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And leading with your chin, you want to roll it up. Let's close our gap just a little bit. We're going to go back into that same hamstring stretch. Tuck your belly button. Go into those hamstrings. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leading with your chin and your nose. Go wider than your previous stance. Hips back. Belly button forward. In those hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come up for the last time. Go into your wider stance. We're going to take the hips back. And we're going to go to the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, hips back into the hamstrings. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. And to the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. So we're going to go back into the middle of this wide stance. So take those hips back. Allow your knees to bend. And just sit into that. If you want to put your elbows on your knees, you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin up first. Roll yourself up. Walk your feet in, heel toe. Shake your legs out. And pick up your heels. So you're all stretched out. We're going to bring our chair into play. So from here, we're going to do a sit stand and an eventual pickup of the weights or your block or whatever it is. So go ahead and sit on the front edge of your chair. You don't want to be all the way forward. Okay, you want to be enough that when you stand up and sit down, you don't feel like your chair is going to escape from you. I'm going to keep my chair from escaping from me by putting it against that. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open your feet wide enough to do your hip hinge, put your heels where you want them, and determine if you're going to pick up something, take your hands down here, where you would want to put that, and that's where you're going to put your block, your ball, a weight, a pair of weights. You get to choose. I'm going to put a pair of weights there. I'm going to start by picking up a single weight, and that's going to determine whether I pick up one or both. And so if you want to do that as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with our sit, stand, and then when we sit the next time, we'll go ahead and bend over, pick it up, whatever we're doing, stand and raise, sit back down, put it back down, we'll leave it there, and we'll do our sit stand. So you're welcome to modify how you do this. If the sitting and standing gets to be too much and you just want to do a squat and have the weights and go up and just come down into a squat, totally fine. This is one that's extremely easy to modify to suit what you're doing. But I do want you to do at least 5 full sit to stands because this is the one thing that's going to keep us moving. So I'm going to get my weights. I'm going to place them there since my feet aren't going to be going anywhere except for when I reach that. We will start from the stand position, so go ahead and stand up. And I will put the next song on. Next song, there we go. All right, so sit. And we're going to stand. Just go ahead and take your hands up so you're used to it. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to bend down and pick up our weights this time. So you're just going to roll yourself down, pick up your 1 weight or 2 weights, and press up. Bring it in, sit down, roll yourself down, come up empty-handed, press up. So the weights are entirely up to you. How many weights? Block. Good. I see some nice modifications. And then you come up empty-handed. I think I'm going to alternate doing one weight then two. And I might grab my block just for kicks and giggles. And then, of course, bend forward in a good position. Put yourself back up. Try not to rock. Make sure your movements end. So you sit, and then you lean forward, and then you stand. So you're not rocking yourself for that momentum. Good. I'll try the block side. Nice. Set it down. We have time for one more. All right. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, we're gonna clear the floor of any gear because you don't want to trip. Get my chair out of the way. Let's keep our yoga block. So if you have your yoga block or something lightweight, we're going to keep that with us because now we're going to go into hip hinges. We're going to go back to our wide hip hinge, and we're going to go from the wide hip hinging with something little to a skater lunge using our arms. So go into your wide stance, as wide as is comfortable for you. Remember, we're hip hinging to begin with, so just set this down tall, smack dab in the center of your line. Center line. And so we'll start by hip hinging low, and then we're going to hip hinge and take an arm across without turning. So you're going, well, you're not going to turn into it. You're going to kind of slide into your left hip or your right hip and then slide into your left hip. And then we'll actually do more turning as we go into the skater lunge. So to begin with, you'll hip hinge, then you'll do the side hip hinge, and then we'll do the more skater lunge where you're turning and kind of going into your knees. And we might pick up the block and put it down. Who knows? It might just stand there and taunt you the whole time. You never know. Yoga blocks, they've got attitudes. All right, wide stance. Hips back. Remind our hamstrings are over here. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up just a little bit. We're going to do our little side to side with a slight little hand. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the hand that goes down, the other hand goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come up. You can widen your stance just a little bit more. Sit back into your hip hinge. Elbows to knees. No pulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move your block towards your right foot and come up. So, our side to side. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pick it up this time. 4, switch, take it back. 5, empty hands. 6, 7, pick it up. 8, 9, and 10. Whatever whatever works for you. If you want to pick it up every time and touch, that works. I find that works for me. And I'm using it in the long. So the long upright, there you go. Other hand is just going straight up to the side or to the back. Or backing up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk our feet in. Take your legs out. The little hula hips. Make sure your spine is okay. So we're going to go back into it. Get a little more into the trauma. All right. So take it where it's on this level. Like this. There we go. There's a little break coming up. Take a breath. Go ahead and set this right down here. That's where we'll start. 4, 3, 2, the right. So you're pressing into that hip back there. Don't drop your head down too much. Make sure you're looking out. Four, 3, 2, 1, and done. Walk it back in. Shake it out. Pick up your heels, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Gonna be a little sore in here tonight, guys. So go ahead and hula hips one more time. And this one. All right. Wood chopper. Let's get our chair involved. So depending on how tall your chair is, I want you to sit all the way back so that you can be able to feel comfortable using a block, a weight. I want to go with a single weight for the wood chopper. So your block, where you're holding it this way, you want it in the smallest space. You don't want it wide. That's easy. We want to do the harder part. And then the same thing with your weight. You want to have your thumbs on the head. So go ahead and sit down. You'll sit all the way back so that you can use the back of the chair as part of your tool. When you go up, you get your arms. And it kind of helps prevent you from ducking your head and taking your head back because the chair is there. Your shoulders are planted against something depending on how high your chair is. And you're just going to be here and up. I'm going to turn my chair just a little bit more so that you can see now that I've done it a couple of times. And then we're going to change it up a couple of times. We'll do the wood choppers. I would recommend starting with the weight, and then we're going to change to the block, and we're going to do some side to sides where you come out and then in to the shoulders, just kind of working the arms a little bit more before we go into a little bit more cardio, and then some bird dogs using our chair. So now you kind of know what we're doing. Okay, sit up nice and tall. All right, back against the chair, push up, and then take it back there. Because you're balanced and braced against it, you're probably going to feel this a little bit more. We'll count it down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold it out. Get a good grip. Hold it out. Roll it down to here. Nice and slow. All right. You've got your block handy. Go ahead and pick it up. Remember, you just got to put your hands on the side so you're not gripping it. You're just holding it. Go up here and hold it back. The trick is not to duck your head forward. So you don't want to be doing like this. Now my chair has a little bit of a slant, so I have to compensate by moving my shoulders a little bit. yoga block, working on our flexibility. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward. Okay, sit forward off your chair. We're just going to fold it in like you're splicing right in the center. Slice it. Slice it. Keep your hands flat against the block. You'll feel this from the top of the shoulders a bit. Roll it over. Tuck it in. Roll it, tuck it. Roll it, tuck it. And we are done. Okay, go ahead and go into breathe up with your shoulders. So let's just rest our hands, breathe your shoulders up to your ears, and hold that tension while you exhale. And we're going to breathe in again. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And as you exhale, let everything relax down. And then go ahead and turn your head to the left. Hold it there. Come back to center. Turn it to the right. Hold it there. Come back to center. Chin down. Far as you can go. Hold it there. Come back to neutral. And then chin up. And then back to neutral. All right. We're going to do a little bit of cardio so you can slide the chair back, pick up your weight and your block, put those things away. Don't want to trip. Okay. Because we've done heavy work with the arms. We did the legs, arms. So now we're going to do a little cardio to kind of get everything stretched out again. We're going to do bird dog using the chair. Then we're going to do seated abs a couple of times, doing some different things. Hopefully we don't overwork our shoulders, and then we're going to cool down. So here we go. Everybody what's up? So just work on getting your heel up towards your booty. 4, 3, 2. Now you want to reach back and touch the opposite heel or the opposite foot. Aim for your ankle or your heel. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now knees up to the side. Tuck it in. Up in here. You're trying to put it in your armpit, okay? Good. Working those hip hinges. Hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to touch. So big arms, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to the fast march or go into the fast march. Hands need to move just as fast. Real tighter. Let's go up on our toes a little bit. Get the calves involved. Some more hamstring work. While you're on your toes, make sure your toes are sweating. They're not just hanging inside your shoes. Sweat them out. Make them work for it. It's always interesting to see people go, when I'm sweating my toes, because your fingers do this. Y'all are all like, and that's perfect. If that works for you, bring it in. Feet are down, regular. Going to just a little bit of hip hinges. Feet right under here. They're low, they're barely above the ground. So you're in each position, you're going to feel it right under here. Good back position. Wipe it just a little bit. Feet still have to leave the ground. Also barely 4, 3, 2, little bit step. Now take it to just heels. Still in your hip hinge. Gently brace if you need to. you can, sit a little bit lower. You really want to get that little kick in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and march. Take a deep breath while you're getting going. Okay. All right. Oh, not fast enough. All right, get a drink if you need to. The last couple of things, we will be using the chair, but first off, we're going to use a bird dog. And you'll need to make sure that you have enough room behind you to raise that leg straight out, as well as enough room in front of you to raise your arm out. So you're going to have one hand on the chair, whether it's flat or it's this, and depending on the height of the chair, you might want to use your super fluffy yoga block instead of, I've got a hard chair, so I might have my yoga block so that I actually have something comfortable to press into so I'm not hurting my knuckles. So consider that a way to modify a little bit of your arm stance. So I am putting my left hand down first. My right leg is going to stay on the floor. So my left leg is going out and my right arm is going out. And you need to make sure that you're far enough forward so that your arm can come back in toward your knee and then push out again. The idea here is to be horizontal here and here. Okay, pulling it in, pushing it out. And then we're going to do 20, and then we'll go to the other side and do 20. So it's all about the push in and then the straightening it back out. All right, is everybody ready? Here we go. Take the foot back and your arm out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, counting down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and you have a little bit of bend in that straight leg, 4, 3, 2, take this one out and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in and down, shake it out and go to the other side. All right, right arm, right leg out, left arm out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, counting down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take it out and hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop it. It doesn't want to stop. All right. This wants to play. All right, grab your weights and your body towel. Body towel goes behind you. You're going to have your weights in hand. We're going to do side to side using all 4 legs of our chair. So sit on the forward part. And we're going to do something a little different. Normally we do a V hold. I want you to actually just grasp the top of the weight if you can. Sometimes the tops of the weights are a little bit bigger than you can manage. But if you can, hold it by the heads. Hold it by the heads so we can work on grip strength a little bit. And if that doesn't work for you after a while, then you can just kind of switch it to your V. So we're going to have a wide stance here. We're going to start out going side to side. And then we're going to add the backs of the chair as well. So we'll be doing all four. And then we're going to switch to doing overhead with our towel. And I'm going to turn that down just a little bit while we're sitting here doing our side to side. So, dun, 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 dun. All right. There we go. Nice tall posture. Here we go. And remember, your goal right away is not to touch the floor, to keep your shoulder in line with your hips, getting that stretch. If you do touch the floor, once you've touched it probably 8 or 10 times, then you can flip the grip on your weights. That makes your reach a little shorter, but then you can go a little deeper. So we're not going this fast. We're just going this slow. So when you get over into the reach, just kind of hang there for a second and let the stretch occur. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the one on the other side because I started in the wrong place. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to lean towards your back, the back leg of your chair, and all you have to do is tap your weight to the chair. We're not trying to go to the floor. We're just leaning back and tapping the chair with the weight, with your hand, your finger, whatever it is. This is a turn we make. We reach back into our car. We reach behind us and do things that are weird. So we're not trying to put a lot of overwork on our spine. We want to keep the flexibility of movement. Now that you're used to it, you want to elongate your weight and reach down and towards the floor. Do not have to touch. Still got to touch the chair. So what we'll do is these last 2, and then we're going to do front, front, back, back. Good. And do that again. So just do your front one here, and then back, and then front. Good. Front, front, back, back. And gently set your weights to the side. Stop it. Yay! We're doing that song again, but we're going to be doing our body towel. And we're going to be doing overhead. And we are going to switch probably in the middle of the song to going into our stretching because I want to give us a little extra time, but I do want to have some overhead abs. So go ahead. Set your weights to the side. Get yourself seated on your chair. Take your feet to ab position. Roll your hips and tuck your belly button forward. We'll start here, and then we will lean back into our 80, and we will go into just a slight overhead lift. So you're all engaged here. We might actually add the pulse in and the lift, and you'll figure out what the pattern is that's going to work for you. We'll get halfway through this song again, and we'll start into our stretch, and we'll probably use the towel since we already have it in our hands. Because we are multitaskers like you wouldn't believe. All right. Feet are ready. Bring the towel up here. Belly button forward, shoulders back. Let's start with our pulse. Here. And just make it that slow rock enough that if you start moving your arms, it's not going to really phase you. Let's start with a slow lift, just above your eyes and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. And just hold it, no more pulsing. Slow arm lift. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down to the top of your thighs. Come to your 90-degree position. Walk your feet out and open. Go wide. Roll those hips forward and grab it just a little bit under your towel. Straight arms. Make sure you've got a good seat so you don't fall off your chair, okay? We're just going to roll forward and down. I'm going to push my chair back so it doesn't run away with me. You're just going to let your arms hang. So you're in that open position like we were earlier with our hip hinges. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the chin. Bring everything up. And let's go ahead and just push it up. If you can, widen your grip and fold it right behind your head. Let it rest on your shoulders. And then bring it up. Bring it up top. Roll it forward and out. Bring it right out here to your knees. Roll your hips forward and take everything down towards the floor. Let it hang there. And the song's going to switch. If you can reach down and touch the floor, that's totally fine. Go ahead and do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. With the head, bring everything back up. And walk your heels in just a little bit. Adjust your seat so you don't fall off. Bring your hands to shoulder level. Shoulder width on your towel. We're going to go to the right. So come up here. And we're just going to lean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up slowly. Rocking your seat. Let's go to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Rock. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the right. Roll your arms and just lean a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come out of lean. Come up. Face forward. Turn left. And lean. Roll it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll it up. Turn face forward. Roll this down. And then slide it, toss it to the side, or slide it to the chair behind you, whatever you want to do. Now, let's work on our back just a little bit. Take your little handy hands, grab a hold of your chair. I'll turn sideways so you can see. And I want you to make your arms go long. If you can roll your shoulder blades together and in towards each other, please go ahead and do that. And just pull against that chest and bring your chin up and just kind of tuck it in. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your chin forward and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your chin to neutral. Bend your arms and just kind of tuck those blades together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide your hands down carefully. We go right into the roll. Woo. Turn your hands here. Let's do our 4-2-6 breathing. Ready? Here we go. Again. One more. All right, you guys. Thank you for hanging with me today. I hope you got a good workout from that, and we will catch you next time.